Okay, everyone, start gathering in.
Ole, makatiki ho, makatiki ho.
Yes, everything is getting in order. The curtains are closed currently as we wait for our family to arrive. Making their way. They're making their way across the world, across the many steps of getting from here to there that is necessary to get to our home here in the wonderful kingdom of Hawaii. Yay! And I am just taking this last few moments to go through and invite various people from various groups that I am in. These are just my they're various Twitch streamers and things, various streamers, friends, um, and just saying I am going live with my Christmas special. So everything will go on. We'll have a nice Christmas special for about an hour, and then you can join me for the after party, which is just me. Because I'm not going to make my family sit through all this crap. I'm just going to make them sit through the fun parts. Family Christmas special, everyone. Family Christmas special. It's what we're doing today. Will go down in history as the most beautiful Christmas special of all time, I hope. Or maybe not, but it will be what it is. And everyone will hopefully enjoy. And if they don't, well, then screw them.
They just haven't had enough to drink.
Oh, there we are. There's the truth. Excuse me as I just move our, I'm an amateur cameraman. Trying to get my frame in shot. My family is a little more shy than me, and they would like to keep their identities private and secret and normal, but not because they're not weirdos like I am.
We are here. Yes, we are.
They are here. Hopefully, this microphone will be able to capture everyone talking and not just me being the weirdo that I am over here. There. We're all of these wonderful things around me, the accoutrements. We have I'm just going to swing this around so you can see our wonderful Christmas tree and the wonderful work that my family has done on making beautiful presents with beautiful wrapping paper. And they, as always, spend an immaculate, or they spend an amount of time making an immaculate home presentation of all the things, collecting all the things that from around the world that make us who we are, the White family. Oh wow, everything just keeps getting weirder and weirder on this stream. My size of my window just magically changed, but that's okay. I fixed it, and everything is good again, and everyone is happy because here today we are here to celebrate Christmas, or as they would say in the olden times, Yule, or the Winter Solstice Festival. It was a time of great joy and merriment. Perhaps one might even say a Saturnalia. Saturn was the father of Jupiter, and he was quite a guy, that Saturn. He ate all of his children, except Jupiter, who punched him in the gut, so he spat them all back out. It was kind of a weird story, and nobody really liked that one, so we took the one about the Son of God instead, Jesus, and we made it about Christ, and we just took that, added some mass with some extra food, candy. Christ Mass. Let's all get fat and happy. That's what we do. We are, as it was said by Jupiter, Jew Pater, the father of the Jews. We may not be Jews, but in our house we're a little Jewish. You know, just ish. Maybe not the whole way. Maybe not 100%. Abraham, now there was a Jew. He was amazing. But we are not Abraham's, but maybe a little Jewish. We celebrated Hanukkah. We had a little bit of a menorah thing going on with the candles. We like our many traditions from around the world here in our family. And I hope you will enjoy the wacky nature of my weird character of myself, which is just me being me. I am trying to caricature my weirdest qualities and bring them out for the enjoyment of the masses. I love everyone in my family, and I worried them immensely by telling them all of the ways that I didn't want them to worry about how I was not going to say all the things that they worried I was going to say to ruin everything. So I didn't want to say anything too political or anything like that. I just have some funny opinions about some funny things, and many people disagree. A little disclaimer, I have various little skits in here that are just, they are the very definition of fake news. They are news that I am making up off the top of my head on the fly as a joke. None of it is real. It is not true. Don't listen to it as if we are just doing a theatrical event, play, a thing for fun. And, well, I can't see the chat. I can't get it up. Can't figure it out. Whatever. Don't care. Who cares? That's the way she goes. We are going to... Wait. Where's the mouse? It's in my pocket? Oh. That's why it keeps moving this thing around like a crazy... It just keeps moving the video around on the screen, and everyone's like, what? They've got to be wondering, what the hell is this guy on? But it's the truth is nothing. You know, the real news from my family today is that I had to go to the doctor and say, Doctor, let me tell you about my hemorrhoids. And he was like, oh, that's very blunt of you, brutish. Too much information. And I said, but it's your job, doctor. And he said, yeah, but you're just a little bit full of shit. And I said, I know. That's why I'm here. That's why you enjoy what I have to say about things, because I put a little humorous spin on it. And my little friend, my best buddy, Mr. Bofer, who is the top gentleman of this era in this house, Silas Augustus Bofer III, Esquire, a Southern gentleman, if there ever was one. Please put your hands together. Oh! We will have various cameos from various animal friends around our house, because there are many, and I think that perhaps you will enjoy. We have some various of our Hawaiian traditional foods and unique things about what we are doing here, like my weird summer Santa outfit. I have my Aloha shirt and my Santa hat and my red beard, and I assure you that I really do live at the North Pole, but only if the North Pole was moved here. So I am that kind of Santa, the kind that's really off his mark, really off kilter. Sorry everyone, but all I got for Christmas was a whole stocking way full of coal. It was, and that's what I had to see the doctor about, you know, stuffed full, stocking stuffed full. We have a whole bowl here of this wonderful fruit, rambutan. Look at this. It's a wonderful little thing. They got hairs on them. They're like just
Sure, brighter red.
just a more so beautiful, God's own little sweet little hairy nutsack grapes or whatever. I don't know. I'm sure that was very off-putting for my aunt, who does not like the crude comedy of half-wits and nimrods and.
No, it's scatological.
It's a little too scatological.
She's okay with big red hairy balls.
Okay, there you go. Thanks, Mom. And let's get a holler from my wonderful sisters in the other room who are too busy working on their gingerbread houses. Not to say that's not a criticism. I welcome to them to do it. They're wonderful, and I won't even say their names because they might be too embarrassed, because I'm really embarrassing. And I'm embarrassing to myself and to all my whole family. And that's, just who I am. As Popeye said, I am that I am, quoting the great poet God in the book of Exodus from our wonderful book, the Torah. One of my favorite books, sitting right next to me along with the Quran and the Bible. These are the trilogy. These are my Star Wars trilogy. Because we got here, we got a new hope. A law for everybody. Abraham, Moses. It's got all your favorite characters. They go into a dusty sand pit full of villains, and they cut off everybody's arms and whatever, just like in the movies in Star Wars. And then, George Lucas, you're a hack. God did it first. There's that one. And then I like the sequel a lot. Well, this is my version of the Bible: Hebrew, Greek, English. It's got it all. And this one, well, let's talk about Star Wars Episode 2. I mean, it's Star Wars Episode 5. It's Holy Wars Episode 5, the New Testament, and it's called The Roman Empire Strikes Back, right at the heart of the Jews, kills the king of the Jews, crucifies him, and then everyone gets real angry and kills each other for thousands of years, and we all enjoyed that story very much. What a great storyline. God is the best writer of all. And everyone knows the Quran, which is our favorite prophet, Muhammad. Truly, peace be upon him. Salam alaikum. I truly admire, this is not a joke. I'm not joking that I truly admire the Prophet Muhammad very, very much. And Islam is a wonderful religious tradition with a wonderful book, and perhaps the best of the three. It's perhaps the winning one of the trilogy. It is episode whatever. Holy Wars episode, whatever, Return of the Jedi. And it is about how God was like, you guys keep messing everything up. Listen very closely to the words that I'm saying. And so they are very literal about the recitation and the interpretation. They say, if it's not in Arabic, it's not the real Quran. And they're right. And then this is not even a real Quran. The reason why is because this is a book. The Quran is a recitation. It's a speaking. So you memorize it and you speak it. It's something that lives and breathes in the air because it's the very word of God himself. As, you know, was in the beginning was the word in the book of John. See, aren't we nice having a nice time here on Christ Mass, appreciating our world religions? Mr. Surrounded by my idols. I'm just surrounded by my idols. And here's Mr. Ganesha, the wonderful elephantine god who gave me new beginnings, a new life start. Last year, a gift for me, I believe it was Christmas, from my wonderful Aunt Diane. Thank you very much, because this gentleman, this God, has been a great buddy to me this year and has helped me bring in a wonderful new beginning in my life.
Glad to hear it.
Yes. And we have many of our beautiful feline friends and otherwise around, but I see that the people are getting restless. They want some bit of music, something to soothe the nerves and bring about world peace. So let us regale you. Sisters, if you will, join us in a rendition of a Hawaiian classic. We wish you a Merry Christmas, Hawaiian style, Mele Kalikimaka. There are various versions in the world, and this one is ours. So we start. Have a Mele Kalikimaka. Sorry, let's start that again. Oh, that was not. Let me try it this way. Have a Mele Kalikimaka. Have a Mele Kalikimaka. Have a Mele Kalikimaka. And hiki ho. That is hard. But we're just a bunch of howlies, so give us a little credit. We're trying, all right? And we say, aloha we bring to you and your kin. Have a Mele Kalikimaka and a haole maka hiki ho. Now bring us some poi and poke. Now bring us some poi and poke. Now bring us some poi and poke and some okole how. No, we won't go until we get some. We won't go until we get some. We won't go until we get some. So bring it out here. Have a Mele Kalikimaka. Have a Mele Kalikimaka. Have a Mele Kalikimaka. And a haole maka hiki ho. It's pretty hard, right? It's really hard. I don't know. We're not that good at it. I don't know. But give us some credit for trying. We're the White Family Band. Everyone loves us. We love you. And we are exactly who we are. So, one more version of the verse. Have a Mele Kalikimaka. Have a Mele Kalikimaka. Have a Mele Kalikimaka. And a haole maka hiki ho. Yay! Here we are, enjoying our Christmas together in the ways that only we know how, with some of our poi and some of our poke. And here is the poke that I got today. And let me tell you, this is some real weird shit. But it is great. It looks weird. It seems weird. My family has a family tradition of having crab every Christmas Eve. So here we have all of our crab. This in a Hawaiian way. It is raw crab in the shell. You just suck it out and enjoy. And I will eat it on camera, and my family is welcome to have some as they wish. They are making some very discouraging faces of disinterest, but hey, mele kaliki maka to us all. Boy, that is good. It's very delicious. It's spicy. It's got a nice flavor, really, got green onions in here.
Kimchi.
Yeah, there's some, it's kind of like kimchi flavors, and it really takes some effort to, like all things in life, it takes effort to get to the parts that are the most delicious. The most good. That's why crab has been my favorite food since I was a little kid, because it takes some audience appreciation and interpretation and cooperation. You have to work with the crab in order to enjoy the crab. And that's why me, a real crabby guy, thank you, Mom. She intuited exactly what I needed. Thank you. And I will enjoy this. Perhaps, maybe it should go in the refrigerator though. It is quite fragrant. Let's trade. Are you here? Well, you do that, and I will accept nothing in return. There, that's a good trade. It is delicious, though. I am actually going to eat all of that. I'll even do it on the stream if it makes you all happy. Because I actually do think it's delicious. In my family, our tradition has, my father was a banjo player, and my aunt has not had very much opportunity to appreciate some of the beautiful banjos that my father left to us in our inheritance. God rest his soul. He passed away in 2015, and I have felt that there was a gaping hole in my life ever since. But I received my best gift from him ever for Christmas, which is that he taught me the value of going to the doctor when you think something's wrong. I am scheduled for a colonoscopy in January. Thank you, Dad, for the Christmas gift. Oh, Dad, wonderful Christmas gift. A colonoscopy for Alexander. The greatest gift I have ever received on a Christmas. I thank you, Dad, for not stuffing my stocking full of coal, but instead emptying it of coal. I am a weirdo. Thank you for bearing with me with my scatological anti-ang, and all of the people of the world who may not appreciate what a weirdo I really am. It is very hard to get a banjo properly in tune, and this one is not, and we're just gonna go with it. I can that's good. Actually, sounds not too bad. I'm gonna sing a song that my dad always used to sing. It has some weird lyrics in it, but I hope you will enjoy it. There's a well-beaten path on this old mountainside where I wandered when I was a lad. I wandered alone to the place I call home in those Blue Ridge Hills so far away. Oh, I love those hills of old Virginia. From the Blue Ridge Hills I did roam. When I die, won't you bury me on the mountain far away? No, I could keep this banjo in tune long enough to sing a song on Christmas solstice day. But I can't, so I guess I'll keep a going and singing. Oh, what let's have fun anyway. As my thoughts wander back to that ramshackle shack in those Blue Ridge Hills far away, where my mother and dad are laid there to rest. Not really. Far away in the Blue Ridge Mountain Hills. Oh, I love those hills of old Virginia. From those Blue Ridge Hills I did roam. When I die, won't you bury me on the mountain far away near my Blue Ridge Mountain home? I return to that old cabin home with a sigh. I've been longing for days gone by. When I die in the old mountain home, won't you cry and take me to my resting place so high? I love those hills of old Virginia. From my Blue Ridge home I did roam. When I die, take me back to Virginia, to those Blue Ridge Hills, for to be in my home. Took some improvisation because hella fine now. I'm sorry it was out of tune a little bit, but you know what? That's just how the banjo is sometimes. It's not everyone's favorite instrument. It was my dad's, and I love it, and it is what it is. I like it a lot that way. This is a Christmas present to me from my mother and my aunt Diane, who pitched in together to give me this Taylor guitar for Christmas, because my Martin guitar, through a series of unfortunate events which frankly don't need recalling, it disappeared, stolen, gone forever, who knows. It may show up again one day, or it may not. God only knows. But There you go. Sometimes we don't know what turns in our life is gonna take, or what's gonna happen down the road. But I guess I'll just keep singing and walking down the way. Keep wondering. Well, I never got ever too much else to say. I just make it all up as I go along. Everyone can tell, but I don't really think they mind, because it ends up pretty damn good anyway. So fuck 'em, 'cause I guess I gotta say, oh, let's just have fun and get along. Let's just do it right and have this little song be something that we can appreciate and sing together with all my family, all my friends across the world, on Twitch and YouTube, Facebook too, and all the places Restream took my stream to. Maybe the NSA and the FBI are watching. Merry Christmas, guys! You bunch of perverts. I don't know why you have access to my webcam through the Intel management engine that runs on my hardware, but I know. Oh! I hope you use it responsibly when you're hunting terrorists and so on, instead of watching me while I'm watching porn and masturbating like a weirdo. And I don't do that anymore because I became a Mormon, and I'm a more man than you little wankers. And now I'll rub it in your face, because this song has gone on too long, and I can tell my family's become extremely uncomfortable because I said some things they might never be able to erase from their minds. But they know that the LDS Church was my only way to go. Somehow I said, hell, even all those 3 books, that was pretty good, but hell, what about that 3rd, 4th one? What a sequel! Jews in Space, Book of Mormon, Act 4, Holy Wars. Oh, it was beautiful. How the Hebrews sailed from Arabia across the Pacific Ocean to South America and taught everybody everything in the Americas. So you guys don't get any credit anymore. None at all. It was all the Jews. It was all of us. We did it together. And I just say thank you to the big guy, Jesus Christ, because he's my best buddy and pal, the best guy in the world. Well, second best. Second only to God himself. That's why I gotta end this song, because the people are like, he's getting so many goddamn things wrong. What does he even think is what is true in this world? He's such a weirdo. I don't even know what's true anymore. Is he a racist or just weird? Just judgmental? Just a little mental? Maybe just insane? I think a little bit of all of it is the truth. I think. Let's just meet somewhere in the middle. Thank you. That's a Christmas classic for everyone. And now my family begins to understand why I told them, please don't get mad at me. I am just going to be myself and make some jokes that are heinously bad. And they're just like Dad used to make. They're dad jokes. I am not a father, but I want to be a father, and I'm single, so ladies, line up. The doors are open. The lines are open. We're taking calls all hours. Just ring them in. Send me a DM. Slide in there. So just, whoa, like a baseman taking home, just running in and home, slide it in, right into the DMs. Oh, right in the DMs. Oh, there you go. This single guy, he needs to have some kids, because wouldn't it be great if there were just a few more little versions of him running around? Wouldn't the world just be a better place with a few more of that guy? And that's what I hope the women of the world will say to themselves and say, hey, what have I been doing? I better get up off my ass and get a phone or something and call this guy up. He's coming in hot off the presses. Everybody's in line. He's got to have so many suitors, and God knows I do, because I've been single for 10 fucking years. So, there you go. I have had my trysts and friends and flings and so on, but as my dad once said when I was little, God, I just hope he's not gay. And thank God, I maybe am not. I don't know. It's kind of ambiguous anymore, isn't it? Like, who knows anything about anyone anymore? Men are women, women are men, guys are girls, girls are guys. There's a million genders and none of them matter, and they all matter too much. And Black lives matter the most, though, but not the most. They matter equally, but also they matter especially because they do matter. And Black lives matter. And I want to say that power to my black brothers. That is not a joke. That is not to be flagrant or flippant or funny. I am saying that because there's a lot of racist assholes that watch my stream. If they think, that guy is just like me. And they don't realize I am a satirist. And I'm a really funny guy. And I'm just so funny and so stupid that everybody thinks that I'm just the actual kind of dumbass I present myself as, instead of being the wonderful work of art that I am. The exact piece of shit that God himself created. The great I am. Give it up for God. Oh, my Father and Creator, Lord God. Okay. That's what Christmas is all about. God's Son. And here I am, God's gift to the world. Not his only son, not his favorite son, not his first son or his last son. Jupiter had a lot of sons. He screwed just about every lady on the planet. He was a real weird guy, kind of a creepy rapist in some ways. I don't condone his actions. Please me too his ass. I mean, come on, Jupiter, you were sleeping with everyone. Hera could only stand it for so long. Look at Hercules. Anyway, Hercules was pretty cool, man. Where is Kevin Sorbo anyway? Where's that guy when you need him? Somebody tweet at Kevin Sorbo. Lex White mentioned you on his Christmas special. I think you'd really enjoy it. You racist fuck. Or whatever, because I don't know what he is. He's people on Twitter really don't care for him. He's taken to it, saying the election was stolen and all that. Newsflash! This just in: the election was stolen, and on January 6th, a bunch of very angry guys decided to waltz right into the Capitol and say, hey guys, I don't think we like that very much. And they stayed right in between the velvet ropes, and everybody said, look at those assholes. That is the worst thing. That's worse than 9/11. And I said, what? Worse than 9/11? What happened? Like 5-6 people died? 9/11, thousands of people died. Is it worse than 9/11? Why do you guys forget? They said, never forget, never will we forget 9/11. Lo and behold, a few years later, January 6th is now the new one. And hey, my colonoscopy thing is scheduled on January 7th of the next coming year. So thank God we're finally draining the swamp. January 7th, we'll finally be flushing the pieces of shit right out of the real White House. Right? The real downtown Washington, D.C., where all the real pieces of shit live. Lex White's downtown district. All right. My aunt is very uncomfortable. They give me the look that lets me know, play another one, fat ass. There's a lot more holiday cheer where that came from. Brought to you by Rockstar Energy Drinks. Drink Rockstar, you monster. There's my pitch to them. Hey, hire me, take me on, pay me a lot of fucking money, because that one was on me for free. Merry Christmas to you. I drink energy drinks, but I was like, hey, that seems on the nose. I want to be a rock star. They say you are what you eat. So, got a Rockstar energy drink. I'd rather be a rock star than a monster. Put that on your ad. Put that on YouTube. Put that on there. And then come back to me with real fat royalty checks for the rest of my life. Thank you very much. I would love it. Now let's have a real down-home classic. It's a real song, written by one of my favorite artists, who, if he chases me down for a royalty check, I will be sure to sign off for him. Royalty on the vast sums of $7 I made on Spotify last year. So, this is Church Street Blues by Norman Blake, famously covered by Tony Rice and a million other people. And I love it. Here it goes. Out of town, got a low down rain. Watching Good Time, Charlie Prince is driving me insane. Up on shady Charlotte Street, all the green lights look red. Oh, wish I was back home on the farm, Lord, in my feather bed. And I'll get myself a rocking chair and see if I can move these thin dime hard time on Church Street Blues. I found myself a paper friend and read yesterday's news. Did I page 21, stuck it in my shoe. I gave me a nickel for my good turn. And I folded up my old billfold and threw it far away. Well, I'll get myself a rocking chair to see if I could lose these thin dime, hard time, hell on Church Street Blues. Yeah, I'll get myself a rocking chair to see if I could lose these thin dime, hard time, hell on Church Street Blues. Well, I wish I had some guitar strings, old black diamond brand. I'd string up this old Taylor box and go and join some band. But I guess I'm gonna sit right here and if you can sing a while, try to make me a little change and give you folks a smile. The donate button's right there. Why don't you give it a click and send me something? Buy me a beer for God's sake. Jesus Christ, it's Christmas. Oh, I'll get myself a rocking chair to see if I could lose those thin dimes part-time Church Street blues. Yeah, I'll get myself a rocking chair to see if I could lose those thin dime part-time on Church Street blues. Thank you very much. That is one of my favorite songs by one of my favorite musicians, Mr. Norman Blake. Wherever you are, Merry Christmas to you and your family, to Nancy Blake, a very talented musician in her own right, often underrated or maybe undershadowed or overshadowed, underappreciated, just because her husband is such an amazing talent himself. But together, they are an amazing couple and amazing people. I wish that I had had the chance to meet them while I was on the mainland. They are amazing. So God bless them wherever they are. And God bless the Tommy Emmanuel too, because he was the guy that really inspired me a lot when I met him when I was young. My first guitar my father bought for me for Christmas when I was 15 years old. It was a Martin guitar, and I brought it, and I had Tommy Emmanuel sign it, and it was an amazing experience for me. I think it might have even been a Christmas present from my mother, Donna, and amazing person, amazing human being, my mother, who has had the sensitivity and knowledge about me for a long time to know exactly what I need and what I want, and she's figured it all out, and she's very good at it, and I appreciate her very much. So here's a hand from my mom.
All right.
Yeah, your mother, but not in that way. I mean, my mother. She's great. Thank you. I'm sure your mother is as well. That's why I said your mother. There's a your mother joke for the family. It's not too crude. It's just the right amount of weird. Someone might laugh somewhere, and then write me a check, will ya? It's Christmas. Oh. So anyway, here I have just an amazing piece of work by Taylor. You know, I'm not paid to advertise anything for anyone. But god damn it, I should be, because if I am not the best living advertisement for some of this shit, I don't know what is. Anyway, we'll get back to picking and singing in a little while. But, you know, this just in. I hear that Donald Trump announced for the millionth time that he actually won the election and that they will finally overturn it. You just only have to wait 2 more weeks. Just 2 more weeks, everybody. Don't worry. The QAnon crowd has it on lock. They know exactly what's happening. 2 more weeks just for you. Just for you. And everyone who has their weapons in arms, you know, the Subcomandante Marcos Viglieri of the Zapatistas and the, you know, the communist rebels in Mexico and, you know, remnants of Fidel Castro's regime, all of those guys, we salute you too. You know, Merry Christmas. I'm sure it's hard being a commie these days, because God knows what happened. Now the Chinese are better capitalists than the rest of us. I say, like, yeah, I don't know, man. but they're better at being us than we are. They're they're just beating us at everything these days. So in that I say, maybe Donald Trump was right, but god damn it, wasn't he an asshole for saying so. He just made everybody mad, fucked everything up, and kept doing it. And he will continue to do it. And we will see him in 2024. See ya, Donald. You are just like Donald Duck, who I believe you were named for. Just throwing a tantrum all over everything, fucking everything up for everybody, and then just walking away smiling. The biggest smile you've ever seen. Donald Duck. So when I say Duck Trump, I mean it. Duck Donald Trump. Think about it. He's a duck. Okay. That's a little much. My family's like, what the hell is this guy talking about? He just keeps going on. How do people put up with this shit? And the reason is because the internet's weird. And there's 8 kajillion people on this planet. Whatever the number is these days. Whatever the kids are saying. There's tons of us. And god damn it if there isn't a little something to this planet for everybody. Including a weirdo like me. And a weirdo like you. And all of you guys. And all of you, my family, who are all uniquely weird in your own ways. And I love you and appreciate you for being exactly the people that you are, which is exactly who you're meant to be. I don't ask you to change. I tell you, I appreciate you. I love you. And if you want to know why I am the way I am, it's because you are the way you are. Because God made us all, and he said, I am that I am, made us all in his image, and that we all ended up that way. So, let's give it up for Popeye. I am that I am. Popeye the Sailor Man. Let's see. I don't remember how the rest goes. There you go. That was my improvised attempt at doing the Sailor's Hornpipe. Let's do the Fisher's Hornpipe instead. That one was always a little easier for me. Isn't that a nice song? You might have heard it covered. It's a song from the maybe 17th century England. The Fisher's Hornpipe. It was featured in Pirates of the Caribbean. Very interesting thing. Interesting movie, interesting everything. We all loved it here in my family. And let's see. I have probably run out to the limit of the patience of my family. But I would like to continue this stream on my own terms. And so I will play one more song and then say a good night from my family to yours and a Merry Christmas. But before I go, I just want to say thank you all, everyone in the world. I love you for being who you are. You are who you are. And I love to just see you and recognize you for that. And say, that's an interesting human being. I don't judge you. I don't make any more judgments about people. I don't like making judgments. I just like saying they are what they are, and I love them because they are unique. So for all those people out there who live in La La Fairyland and not the real world like us made men, well, good on you. Good on you for your La La Fairylands, because without La La Fairyland, where would we all be? It would not be that fun, because everyone would just agree about everything, and no one would have any disagreements or anything. Anyway, I'll shut up now and play a song. How about that? I'm going to play another one from my favorite guy, Norman Blake, Ginseng Sullivan. About 3 miles from the Bethel Yard on the Weaver's curve on down, not far south from the town people, Sullivan's sack was found. Back on the higher ground, you can see him every day, just walking down the line with an old brown sack across his back and his long hair down behind, just speaking his worried mind. It's a long way from the Delta to the North Georgia hills, and a tote stack full of ginseng won't pay no travel bill. I'm too old to ride the rail if I'm that road alone. Well, I guess I'll never make it back to home. My Muddy Water, Mississippi Delta home. Time it gets too cold and the damp it makes me ill. I can't take notes on the mountainside when the ground grows hard and still. I've got to stay at the foot of the hill. But next summer things turn right, the companies will pay high. I'll make enough money to pay my bills and bid this mountain goodbye. Then he said with a sigh, it's a long way from the Delta to the North Georgia hills, and tote stack full of ginseng won't pay no travel bill. I'm too old to ride the rail if I'm that road alone. Guess I'll never make it back home. My Muddy Water, Mississippi Delta home. Yeah, I guess I'll back to home. My muddy water Mississippi Delta home. Thank you all very much for joining me. And we reached exactly 1 hour, 1 minute mark on this. So I am going to say good night to my family. Allow them to go be free.
So now you can get really weird.
Yeah, as the as Moses said to the Pharaoh, let my people go. And
Well, it's been swell.
so that God does not plague me with more hemorrhoids, I say, dear God, let my people go. There they are. And
And Merry Christmas to all, and to all a good night.
to all a good night. But I will continue to stream. I just might not do it from here. I might move. I might have a little bit of time where I move an intermission. But for right now, I'm going to play one more little song before ending in this room. Then I hope all of you online will join me in a few minutes. As after the intermission, I will continue the show in my studio, where I will safely, behind closed doors, not bother the shit out of my family. Their patience has its limits, as is true for us all. So, much love to you. Much love and aloha from Hawaii, from Kauai especially, because this is the weirdo little island of the weirdo little islands. And we like to do things our own way here on Kauai. The people here, native people, have been feeling that way for a long time. They were never conquered. Never will be conquered. As far as we're concerned, it's still the Kingdom of Hawaii here. It's just the U.S. put a military base on it. Anyway, let's see. I'll do one called Old Paint, because it begins. Farewell, fair ladies, I'm a-leaving Cheyenne. Farewell, fair ladies, I'm a-leaving Cheyenne. Goodbye, my little darling, well, my pony won't stand. Old paint, I'm a-leaving Cheyenne. Goodbye, old paint, I'm a-leaving Cheyenne. You've been a good old pony, and you paint when you can. In the middle of the ocean, there grows a green tree that says I'll never prove false to the girls that love me. Old paint, I'm a-leaving Cheyenne. Goodbye, old paint, I'm a-leaving Cheyenne. You've been a good old pony, and you paint when you can. Well, we laid down the blankets on the green grassy ground. Wow, our horses and cattle were grazing around. Old paint, I'm a-leaving Cheyenne. Goodbye, old paint, I'm a-leaving Cheyenne. You've been a good old pony, and you paid when you can. boat down by the river. But that boat couldn't pay, so I named him Cheyenne. Old train, I'm leaving Cheyenne. Goodbye, old train, I'm leaving Cheyenne. You've been a good old pony, and you paced when you can. Well, fair lady, I'm leaving Cheyenne. Farewell, fair ladies, I'm leaving Cheyenne. Goodbye, darling. Stand, old pain. I'm a leaving Cheyenne. Thank you very much. I see that my camera has frozen here, so great timing. So I'm going to not stop the stream. I'm going to pause the stream for about 5 minutes as I move my stuff around, and then I will be back on, and I will continue with a more intimate setting with my chat, which I have not been able to open apparently somehow, and I will get that set back up, and I will interact with all of you who I'm sure have numbered in the handfuls of perhaps 5 or 6. I love you all, and I'll see you in 5